Hi everyone, today we are going to learn about schizophrenia. Today we'll see definition, etiology, clinical features, management. Under management, electroconvulsive therapy, drugs, psychotherapy and nursing care. So let's start with definition. So schizophrenia is a group of mental disorder characterized by disorganization of the personality. Its symptoms are interfering with the patient's thinking, emotions, and behavior. So, it's a group of mental disorders where these three thinking, emotion, and behavior will be involved. The patient disturbances in the thinking, cannot think properly, or you can say that thought block will come, poverty of ideas, flight of ideas. Suddenly if talking with going with some kind of conversation, suddenly he will jump to another conversation. So like that thinking disturbances we can see, and irrelevant ideas. Next is the emotions. So disturbances of emotion like emotional blunting, lack of interest, or insensitivity, like a lack of concern for others. Suppose he is expected to laugh, then he will start crying. So kinds of disturbances of emotion can be seen in this person who is affecting with this schizophrenia. And behavior, so inappropriate behavior, violent, it might be a violent behavior or destructive, you can say as bizarre behavior, that means strange, unusual, and suicidal attempts, homicidal attempts. So and may lead to criminal activities also in some cases. So here it's a group of mental disorder which is affecting persons thinking, emotions and behavior. So this is about the definition. Next we'll see etiology. So here etiology. So when we see age 15 to 30 are more prone to get this schizophrenia, and same in both sexes. Like female and male both will get same schizophrenia. We can say like males are getting more than females this schizophrenia. It's not like that. Male and female have equal chances of getting this schizophrenia. Heredity. So suppose if autosomal recessive inheritance, so there might be a heredity also that may cause this schizophrenia if their father or grandparents had with this schizoid type of personality or schizophrenia, so they might get. And personalities, we have different kinds of personalities, and we have seen in psychology what are all the types of personality. So mostly schizoid type of personality, schizoid type of personality has 65% chances to get or suffer with this schizophrenia. Next, childhood problems. Childhood problems like broken homes, rejection by the parents, or overprotected children, divorcee parents. So these childhood problems, if they had these many traumas in their childhood, so there might be a chance of schizophrenia, may lead to schizophrenia. Apart from this, social isolation or low intelligence, overcrowding, and brain diseases also, like atrophy of frontal lobe and neurotransmitter defects. So this all may cause this schizophrenia. This is about the etiology. Next, see the clinical features. I said already, when there is a thinking, emotion, behavior of the person will be involved, that is called as schizophrenic patient. So here first we'll see disturbances in thinking. So here disturbances of thinking means incoherent. Incoherence means the patient may not talk, and he has absence of link between ideas, and poverty of ideas, how to solve the solution. So inability to think what can be done, what to be done, क्या करना चाहिए, and thought block, बात करते करते he will stop. So thought block also. and flight of ideas. Suddenly he will jump to one conversation to another conversation, so that is flight of ideas. And irrelevant ideas, there is no meaning of ideas, so irrelevant ideas. And circumstantialities. Circumstantiality means focus of conversation drift but often come back to the point. Suddenly he is talking some conversation and it will drift somewhere, he will be thinking and talking some other point, then he will shift back to the point, so it may occur. So that is called as circumstantiality. And coining new words, that means coining new words in thinking. They will start talking in some language, they give that meaning, that means giving new meaning to that words, new meanings. So it happens in schizophrenia's patient. And false belief, like delusions, you can say delusions, the person will be having delusions. That means false beliefs which cannot be corrected by the reasons. If we give reason also, that cannot be, he will say that this is like this only. So what he feel is false belief. And in this disturbances of thinking, pseudo philosophical or pseudo scientific, or you can call, which is not genuine, so they will be having a certain type of thinking. So that is about the disturbances in thinking. Next we will see disturbances of emotion. Disturbances of emotion, like emotional blunting. Emotional blunting means that your feelings and emotions are so dull that you cannot feel neither up or down, it will be calm. So that is emotional blunting. Next, apathy. So in this apathy means lack of interest, and inappropriate affect. So example, like laughing when expected to cry. The person is, if he have, for example, he has gone to a death ceremony, everybody is crying, he will start laugh. And he suppose example, he is watching a comedy show, everyone is laughing, but he will start crying. So that is the inappropriate affect, you can call. And in this we can see insensitivity, that means lack of concerns for others, they think about themselves only. So this can be seen. And next is the disturbances of will. So here reduction of drive and blunting of willpower and inability to make the decision, they cannot make decision. And more importantly, aloofness. Aloofness means not friendly, they are not talkative, they will not make friendship, so that is aloofness. So that is about the disturbances of will. Next, disturbance of behavior, that means inappropriate behavior and violent or destructive behavior, and you can call it as bizarre behavior also, strange, unusual. And in this behavior you can they will be having suicidal tendencies and criminal activities, sometimes perverted activities. So this we can see disturbances of behavior. Next, disturbances of perceptions. Disturbances of mobility. So disturbances of mobility means catatonia, catatonic personality. Catatonic personality means abnormality of movements and behavior, that is catatonia. So here we can see catatonia and excitement, stupor, that means insensibility, and automatic obedience, and you can say stereotype movements. Stereotype movement means physical movements which are aimless, they will be moving their hands, they are moving their legs, but which are very aimless, repeating the things. And mutism, in this mutism also comes. Mutism means inability to speak, that is mutism. So this we can see. Next, disturbances of attention like excessive daydreaming, always they will be in a dream, and spell of cry and laughter, and absent mindedness. If you are less attention, that means absent mindedness, and poor sphincter control. They can pass urine like enuresis, or sometimes in severe cases in schizophrenia encorpus also occur, that means passing of stools without knowing. So can happen in severe condition. Next, disturbances of perception. This is very important. In this we can see hallucinations and illusions. Perceiving something which is wrong, like audial, visual hallucinations, where someone is talking to them, they'll start talking with someone who are not there. They imagine that somebody is there in front of them and they are continuously talking. So that is visual and audial hallucinations. And illusions. So this we have seen this perception in first year topic, psychology chapter, personality chapter. So illusions. Illusions means you will be knowing this. Misinterpretations. So these are the clinical features of schizophrenia. So what can be done to treat this kind of a schizophrenic patient? So first is the electroconvulsive therapy. So we'll be knowing this, will be in next session. Electroconvulsive therapy will be, it's a electrical shock which will be given 110 volts of current to the temporal region. So we'll be knowing in detail in my next session what is ECT. It is a shock therapy. Okay, in short, it is a shock therapy. So here 10 to 20 convulsions will be given over 4 to 6 weeks for the patient. So this is useful for catatonic schizophrenia. There are types of schizophrenia which is not very important for GNM. So I am not describing this. So already I said what is catatonic schizophrenia, paranoid schizophrenia. So who is having stupor, violent behavior, mania, depression, suicidal tendency, for them they will be giving this convulsion, electroconvulsive therapy. So in severe cases. Next, drugs. In that, sedatives. So sedatives are given when the client is restless, like drugs phenobarbital, diazepam, chlorhydrate and paraldehyde. So in our next sessions we are going to read about totally about electroconvulsive therapy and what are all the drug therapy and psychotherapies in detail. So need not to worry. So these are the 4 drugs we given, and hypnotics. So in this we are going to give barbiturates and non-barbiturates. Next, neuroleptics. Under neuroleptics, phenothiazines, butyrophenones and clozapine. So these drugs will come under this. Psychotherapy. So we have given here electroconvulsive therapy and drugs. Next we'll shift to psychotherapy. So here in psychotherapy, first behavioral therapy, rehabilitation, occupational therapy. So apart from this, we need to give, as a nurse, we need to give nursing care to the patient. So what all that we'll see. First, a nurse should maintain good nurse-patient relationship. The relationship should be positive and trusting, warm and honest. Here the patient have to believe you. And communication need to be very clear, need to be encourage expressions of thoughts, problems and fears. The patient will be open to you. And the patient's social contact with others need to be increased. So then only he will be having social therapy. And next is the environment should be safe and secure. So safe and secure. You should not keep any sharp objectives near to the patient because he may have suicidal tendencies. Should not keep any kind of clothing so that the patient will hang himself. So it should be safe and secure. And accept the client how he is, the way he is. And focus is diverted from delusional material to reality. So however he can't understand, but we have we should, as a nurse, we should try to understand him reality. The patient is inappropriate responses are invalid. Patient will help to modify perception of self, and he is not permitted to make decision until he is capable of doing so. And patient physical needs to be assessed and attended. As a nurse, you need to help in physical needs, what he want, when he should have meals. So a proper plan of care should be planned, and provocation of the patient is avoided at all the time. So search here, if you are talking about certain person, so if it is provoking him to be violent, so stop talking about him, so that he may calm. If the patient is abusive, his thought alternative ways of expression of feelings, and rehabilitation of the patient needs to be facilitated here. So this is about the schizophrenia. Under this we have seen nursing care. Next, so we'll have quick summary of this. So definition: it's a group of mental disorder characterized by the disorganization of personality, where it is involving thinking, emotion and behavior. Here, etiology, what are all the causes? Age is 15 to 30 years, they are more prone to get this. Same in both sex, like female, male, equal chance of getting this. And heredity, personality. So in personality, seizure type of personality, I said already, they have 65% of chances to get this. And childhood problems, broken home, rejection by the parents. So this all comes under this. Clinical features, we can see disturbances of thinking, disturbances of emotion, disturbances of will and disturbances of behavior, and disturbances of mobility, attention, perception. Management. So electroconvulsive therapy, it's a shock therapy. 10 to 20 convulsions are given for over 4 to 6 weeks. Drugs, under this we have to give sedative, hypnotics, neuroleptics. So here this is according to the prescription by the doctor, psychiatrist. Then only as a nurse you people have to administer the drug according to dose. In psychotherapies, behavioral therapy, rehabilitation and occupational therapy and social therapy should be given to the patient. Nursing care. As a nurse, you need to maintain a good nurse-patient relationship. Environment should be safe and secure. Focus is diverted from delusional material to reality. However, it will be difficult, but try to divert. And physical needs should be assessed and attended. So this is about the schizophrenia. Thank you. If you have any kinds of doubt, please contact.